starting with another one of these great tutorials from Datavolo. This one is about uploading custom NAR files, and as you can kind of see here, I have a couple objectives. Simple processor with a single NAR file, and then really I just start introducing problems such as missing NAR files, creating ghosted processors, or NAR files that have dependencies and resolving those dependencies, and then maybe just upgrading a NAR file that maybe has a new required property and how that surfaces, etc. So let's get going. First step, we just need to download a zip file and unzip it. You'll have these five NAR files here, and then just go over to our canvas, and like we always do in here, create a new processor group called tutorial, and maybe the name of the tutorial, in this case, we'll just call it NAR upload, I guess. Sounds good. NAR upload. All right. And then just drill on into that. The NAR files available to us, let's go ahead and upload them. So we're going to use the hamburger menu and hit controller settings. Then over here on local extensions, let's just hit the old plus bar and upload. We're going to use NiFi simple NAR. That'll upload. It'll let us know the upload was complete. It'll show us that it's in an installed state. That's good news. So let's go back to the canvas now and see if that processor that was in there is just called my processor. So we'll add him to our canvas. And the errors are nothing more than relationship success is not being addressed, and a property named my property is not set up. So let's take care of those right quick. There's my property. We just put anything. This is a dummy processor, doesn't really do anything. And to resolve the other part, we just need to make a connection for the success relationship. And as you can see, we're all ready to go, and it's available to be utilized. Simulate what would happen if someone got a hold of this flow and imported or something, and then the NAR file itself wasn't present. So we're going to leave this alone. It's ready to go. And I will go over back to where we uploaded, controller settings, local extensions, and I'm going to actually just delete it. Delete that NAR file. So just simulating what would happen if you dropped a flow in this situation, or if you accidentally deleted it. You might notice, I'll zoom in just a little bit, there's a big dashed line all the way around that. We kind of call that ghosting though. So the processor is ghosted, and if I hover over the error message, just so you can get it to show up again for me and stay on screen. There we go. It says, hey, the problem is the processor is not a valid type. It knows what it is, it knows what it's looking for, but it simply can't find it. So easy to fix. You just can add it back. It'll resolve itself. For the rest of this tutorial, the best answer is let's go ahead and delete all this and delete the file itself. Oh, sorry, delete it anyway. Perfect. And let's see what happens if we try to use a NAR file that has some dependencies. So I'm going to use this other one, processor's NAR, you see here, and it immediately tells me that it was uploaded, but it's in a missing dependency. And what it's missing a dependency on under view details is this, an example service API NAR file. So it's missing some implementation details there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload just a couple more files. I have two more files I need. I need this service API NAR, and I also need this service NAR itself with some implementations. All right, all three of them show up here. Everyone's happy, and that's good news. So let's transition over to the console and see if we can use this thing. All right, the processor is still called my processor, and has the same errors as before about relationships and a custom property. So let's just fix those. Anything goes fine there. Just add a quick funnel and make a connection. And then the remaining problem has to do with that service. Hey, my service is invalid because of my service is required. So I'm just going to right click here and we'll set it up independently. We'll add a my standard service. There it is. And it says it's invalid, and it's invalid if we looked at it because we need to set a property here as well. So anything goes there. All right, so it is now going to be valid. It's disabled. We'll go ahead and enable it. And after it's enabled, we'll go back to the process group, and now we can just assign that service right here. Now we are all good. We apply it out, and we're ready to run.